Hit-up, and welcome to Per Neter Kemet, the church or temple of Tao of ancient Egypt, with Professor R.T. Bates, Professor of Tao. Hit-up, sisters and brothers. This is Professor R.T. Bates, Per Neter Kemet, Original Cannabis Association, New York. And I want to I keep saying New York because we have my son Q in Florida. We have MC out in Nevada. We have Vince down in North Carolina, and his lady Jenna, and we have out in California. You know, we have people. You know, yeah, it's coming together. So I'm back in New York, and nowadays I'm going to start focusing on what we do, because I've just been mentioning the name Per Neter Kemet and Tai Chi and all this, but I haven't really been. So what I'm getting ready to advance to you is the secret of everything. Everything. And what is the secret of everything? Control of the emotions. Emotions means energy in motion. Energy in motion. Emotions. And how do you control emotions? By learning how to breathe. Well, I breathe every day. I don't need to learn how to breathe. Believe me, I hear this a lot. You know, I know how to breathe. I breathe all the time. Yeah, I can hear people. I can hear mucus in your lungs. I can hear shortness of breath as soon as you step up a stair. Yeah, if you stop breathing, you are dead. You understand? For a few minutes, stop breathing. Stop breathing right now. I'm gonna hold my breath, and you hold your breath with me. I could have went longer, but the video is only but so long. I'm trying to keep it within a certain amount. Okay, so if you are practicing something, whether it's magic, yoga, martial arts, etc., and your instructor doesn't teach you about the breath, then it's bull. It's crap. It is not worth your time and money. If it doesn't start out with breathing, meditation, whatever it is that you think you're practicing, whether it's religion, if it don't talk about the breath of life, I've heard that somewhere, if it don't talk about the breath of life, it's not real. You can stop eating. We've heard of people stop eating for 40 days, don't have any food. They live. You know, you can not have water for a certain amount of time. You live. Stop breathing. You die. Period. So that is should be the first thing on your mind when you're trying to deal with higher and higher spiritual development and cultivation. So one of the first things in Gong Fu is the sash. People always know the sash, and then they have the different colors. You know, the different colors in different schools supposed to mean different levels of achievement. In Tai Chi, we had one sash, and it was black. I'm just using this for my own purposes. But we got a black sash at the beginning of school, and basically it's for when you're breathing, when you're doing QiGong or QiGong or QiGong, breathing exercises. You want to breathe like a small child, like a baby. Before they get 7 years old, their breathing expands all this down here, the lower abdomen and the back, not just the lower abdomen. Everything expands when they breathe in, expanding. And then when they breathe out, contraction. You understand? Natural. Nobody teaches you this, but you have to relearn it. Usually after 7 years old, you have to relearn how to breathe like a baby again. You understand? And what did the dude you call Jesus say? Oh, we have to return to water where your sperm and ovarian fluids are. Okay, so we learn to breathe back into the lower abdomen. When I breathe in, all this expands. Not just, again, we focused here, the mind is focused here, but everything expands. The back should expand, all this expands, but we're trying to get the breath to sink back down into this area. So I start out, the sash is to create pressure, because what we call power in Gong Fu is really pressure inside the body. As we breathe in, the sash kind of presses against the opposite pressure of you breathing out and expanding. It keeps, you know, it keeps this kind of tight here. So now you're creating a pressure inside, and that pressure builds up, and then when you punch, you let that, it gets all into that type of stuff. But again, the basic idea, whether it's health, whether it's martial arts, whether it's meditation, whether it's yoga, whether it's trying to keep still, you know, breathing. So this is the secret, because now I started out telling you that it is about emotions, energy in motion. So when you think about it, when you have a strong emotion, where do you feel it? We call it Dian Tian, or reservoir of Qi, or heavenly energy. This is where it's located at, around the sexual energy place. Just below, about, they say 3 finger lengths below the navel, and in the center of the body, the center, like in the middle, in the mid, pyramid. And yeah, there's a pyramid here, there's a pyramid here, there's a pyramid here, a whole nother story. So when we breathe, we, you know, bring the breath back down to the lower abdomen. Breathing in is like this. I'm breathing in. So we think of expanding, not just here, but like I said, like if I was a balloon, you would see me expanding in all the directions, down, up, to the sides, to the back, and the front. So we imagine that's what we're doing when we're breathing in. Everything is expanding. And then we're breathing out, everything is contracting. So the universe is constantly and always breathing, expanding and contracting. It's the basic movement of the universe. Before it was Wei Qi and it started out not moving. And as soon as it started moving, it separated into yin and yang, and etc., etc. So back to the breath. Again, that the emotions, the foundation of the emotions is located in this center that we call foundation in the tree of life. Foundation. Wow. You learn to control that power, that your emotions are your power. If you're constantly emotional, whether you think of it as a good emotion, somebody who's laughing and joking all the time, they usually have weak heart energy, and you'll find them having heart attacks, etc. So somebody who's angry all the time, usually you see this through people who drink alcohol a lot. They have weak liver energy at every little thing. You understand? The emotions are in the organs, but the base is in that lower abdomen, Dian Tien. So sadness is controlled by the kidneys, but you control it with the breath. Happiness and joy is the heart, but you control it with the breath. Courage and strength, the lungs, but you control it, focus it, direct it with the breath. So, right quick before the video turns off, the basic breathing is in and out of the nose. Not the mouth, not anything else. Close your mouth and breathe slow, quiet. You shouldn't hear all that karate stuff breath. No, no. Okay, not for this, what I'm talking about anyway. Slow, quiet, no sound. You shouldn't hear yourself breathing. Long as possible. You're going to get better and better as you do this exercise. Your lungs are elastic, so they have to learn to stretch and be able to absorb more and more oxygen, which oxygenizes, oxygenizes the blood, which goes to the brain and gives the brain oxygen, etc., etc., etc. And then you have qi. Ooh, sorry camera, don't fall. That was my qi. You understand? So breath is everything. Slow, quiet, soft. Soft as a feather. You're imagining breathing a string into the nose all the way down into the Dian Tien that I was talking about. You understand? Below the navel. And you want to expand all of the body, not just the abdomen. Slow, soft, quiet, and long. One breath. Look, this is one breath. In and out. In. Out. So that was actually quick. I can do it slower than that, but this is on the videos anyway. And then we have what's called the microcosmic orbit. So we get into all that when I get into the training videos. This is the energy that moves down the front of the body, the cold energy. We place the tongue at the roof of the mouth to connect the circuits. We talk about bioelectromagnetic energy. Bioelectromagnetic energy with the Afro. The Afro absorbs like an antenna from the sun, as well as what we call CAM, or melanin. So that's it. That's it. if you don't do nothing else, learn how to breathe correctly again. Take 20 minutes day and night. Don't do it before you go to sleep, because you're going to be like, I can't go to sleep, I can't go to sleep. Do it in the morning when you first wake up, when your yang energy is there, and the women's yin energy, when the sun is rising, and just before sunset. You can even do sun gazing, etc. But learn how to breathe no matter what you believe, no matter what you practice. Breath is life. Peace in the mind, it's also this. It's peace in the mind, which is peace in the heart. Hey, Tep, because we're about to come on some trying times here in America. And if you are not at peace, hey, Tep, a diamond stuck in granite, immovable. Hetep means immovable peace, no matter in any adversity. And breath brings this inner peace, as well as power. Play around with me if you want. That's my money. Peace. Let me, gotta come over here and turn the camera.